Hey everyone, and welcome back to the
progress.
Invincible.
What now?
I am going to try to do a quick overview of the story as we learned last time. I'm not going to do an overview every time of the entire story, but I'm going to try, as I usually do, to go over what happened last episode. This is a very story-heavy game, and my memory is absolutely bonkers, so I might forget something, but let's give it a try. We play as Yasna. We found ourselves last time waking up on the planet of Regis 3, and we have been kind of stumbling through the dark trying to find the rest of our team, and ended up here at the camp that is rather deserted. We have a single friend in here, and he seems to have lost his mind. Yeah, he's sitting right in here. He's spouting gibberish, and we have a robot here, an androbot that we helped our expedition leader get up and running last time. We have learned through some flashbacks that Regis 3 was a planned step on our journey, but only known to the expedition leader. We are here to figure out what's so important about this place, because we have another ship inbound from, I want to say, a rival corporation. I'm not quite sure yet what exactly it is, but that is, as far as I know, the Invincible actually coming to check this place out. If we can see it from here, that's like, it might be behind the rocks here, and we were supposed to be coordinating things from there with the expedition leader. I forget the names, but I'm sure it'll pop up soon. And but for some reason we are actually on the planet. We also learned that, well, I think we learned at least that the memory issues we have been struggling with could be because we have breathed a little too much of the atmosphere. Even though the atmosphere is semi-breathable, it's not for long that we can breathe the atmosphere here without any consequences. That is, as far as I quickly remember, everything that's happened so far. We are in our camp. We reached that last time, and we are on a mission to find the rest of our crew, and we're going to try and find Gorski next. I think we're gonna loop around up here just to see what's up here at the excavation site, and then we're gonna check out the landing place as well, and then head off.
Seems to be slipping through my fingers like sand. So much sand.
And then try and see if we can find
Gorski.
Gorski.
Tired astrogator.
I think that was our leader talking to us there. He knew that we were coming here, but and he only told us once we were here and we were all awoken from our hyper sleep, or whatever you want to call it. Still a little bit of stuttering. Maybe we want to lower the graphics a little bit. This is kind of strange. I'm not actually sure. It was automatically set to everything. Just let's try that. See if that's a little bit better. Possibly a little bit. Can we actually squeeze through here? We can. What happened there?
I'm entering the research area. Clear for now.
Tracker?
Silent. By the way, what did they find here?
Oh, right. You don't remember. A piece of metal sticking out of the ground. Sounds inconspicuous, but in this desert environment, it's a phenomenon. The artifact turned out to be too big to dig up, or to subject to chemical and spectrometric analysis. Dr. Gorski set out to investigate its source, to find some end.
And? Did he?
That I don't know, unfortunately.
I'm thinking Novik, which I believe is our expedition leader, is still up on the Dragonfly, which is our ship. I'm gonna hope that we get a save point soon, because I want to restart the game. This is intense. This is the excavation site. Looks like we have something here. Yeah.
It's here. I can see the structure. I'm in the right place.
Understood. Please continue.
Okay. We cannot run this way? Okay, no, we cannot. Okay. Oh, we can get down over here. Okay. Did the shadows fix itself? Hopefully it did. We can see something down there as well. Is that the... That's something else. Not part of this structure, I think.
Got someone. I'm following the signal. Huh. There's something on the ground.
What is that?
It's a journal.
A journal, okay.
Geological cross-section. Measurements. These are Marit's notes. She must be somewhere close.
Please search the entire area thoroughly.
Okay. We must focus on both water chemistry testing and geological drilling. Okay. What else we got here? Layers of sedimentary clay interspersed with blackish red substance. Not geological, not planetary. Millions of years old at least. Okay, not geological and not planetary. Interesting. This looks like... This is not something we made. This was kind of here, it looks like. Okay, Cosmos Solidary Alliance, Interplanetary Commonwealth Headquarters, Space Division, Solar System. The Alliance, is that the people that have the Invincible on the way? I think they called it the Alliance, but I don't know if it's this. Dear Dr. Merritt, this is in response to the latest Interplanetary Conference. We would like to offer you a promotion in the future expedition Obelisk 3 as an astrogator. Your skills and overall performance in previous missions proved to us your readiness to take the next step in the space journey. We would be delighted to receive your response as soon as you are back from your current mission. Okay, sincerely, I'm gonna assume General Perksart, Commanding Officer Space Division. Okay, so the Alliance was poaching Merritt here to be astrogator. Seems like. But that is not actually what we were tracking.
I think I know where I can find her.
That is not what we are tracking. We are tracking something else. And we're not gonna get up over here. Maybe to the right here.
I recognize the rocks drawn by Krauter. They shouldn't pose a problem when landing.
The doctor marked a waypoint. I don't recall...
It's just a sketch. No markings.
Well, if so, we should do it. What would you call them?
What would I call them? Let's call them the bones.
These rocks are white as bones.
Bones, then. Writing that down.
Me too.
Okay. Doesn't look like we wrote anything down, but fine, whatever. Let's see if we can get up here. Wonder what is if this is just sand. It has like this strange greenish hue to it. Maybe that's what we've been breathing, and that's why we are having problems.
The signal's coming from a castle backpack.
That's concerning.
I'm close, but I can't see her.
Okay, I don't think we can do anything about that. Looks like it has been here for a bit at least. It's like half covered. Oh.
She's here. I found her.
What's her condition?
Marit! Marit! Marit, wake up. Wake up. Do you hear me?
Dr. Marit?
No. No vital functions.
What's
I
going
need
on?
to. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 1, 2. Don't do this to me, Marit. Nothing. Don't. Please. Live, damn it. Marit. I beg you.
Doctor. Yasna.
No.
That's enough. Enough.
Marit. Astrogator. She's...
I know. Doctor. Yasna. We have to find the others.
Please give me a minute.
Of course.
Everything will be fine. All fine. Koval's next.
Yes, I think so. You should be close.
Okay, that was.
Do you think Koval?
Let's not assume the worst. You'll find him, Doctor. Alive. I'm sure about that.
Someone's here.
Someone is here indeed.
Oh no.
Yasna, status. Yasna.
He's also not moving.
This doesn't mean anything yet.
Koval, don't do this to me. No. Ah. You're alive.
Oh, thank God.
Did you hear that, sir? Koval's alive.
I didn't doubt it for a second, Doctor. What's his current state?
Checking. Parameters normal, yet he's completely unresponsive.
Yeah, that's the same as the other guy.
Koval. Koval. His eyes are so empty. Just like Krauter's. Koval! What the hell is wrong with you?
Are all the symptoms the same as Dr. Krauter's?
He's calm. Calmer.
Well, at least he's alive. Now listen to me, Yasna. The lander is on its way, but before you get Dr. Koval on board, I want you to do something. Yasna,
I'm listening.
please look around for his journal.
It's everywhere. In pieces.
Not good. Koval was in radio contact with Dr. Gorski.
Taking notes.
That's exactly why it's so important. These notes may help us find our man.
I'll go over them. But it may take a while. Huh.
Have you found it?
No, it's nothing about Dr. Gorski.
But to say, otherwise it didn't really take a while, did it?
Found them.
Yeah, that was quick.
Surprisingly accurate. He wrote down Gorski's every step.
Great. Let's get Koval to the evacuation area. Can you carry him, Doctor?
Won't be pretty hard in 1G. But the gravity here should make things a tad easier.
Okay, let's see. The structures branch in the ground. G checks the right branch. Are we writing this down since we are clicking it like this? Massive vertical exhibits. It protrudes above the surface. Water tank, underground structures. The biggest one yet. Inside, hill 150 meter flagged. Okay. Visible from point 4, azimuth 350, distance something something, distance 200. Okay. Maybe that's something we marked on our map. Okay, come on.
Got him.
There we go. So where is it going to land?
The Androbot with Crowder is also on its way to the sun. You'll meet shortly.
The land is already descending.
It's not gonna crash, right? Okay, looks good. Let's check the... Can I check the map? No, I cannot. Okay, I'm guessing we are just going for it then. Cannot sprint. At least we have a direction. I wonder whatever happened to them is slowly happening to us.
What could have led to all this? Crowder, our dear Merritt, now Koval, an unprecedented degradation of equipment, occurring connectivity issues. It all has to be related somehow. On the other hand, how could it be? There's not much on this planet. Primitive life forms in the ocean, metal deposits in the ground. Although the latter got Dr. Gorski's interest for some reason.
It's crazy how everything's falling apart here. I don't know. Maybe we're dealing with some kind of anomaly. An atmospheric or magnetic phenomenon.
Wouldn't something like that show on the charts? All those measurements Gorski took?
I remember. Maybe he made a mistake.
Ah,
See you up there.
okay.
Only Gorski's left. He might have made it quite far.
Agreed. Everything points to it.
I don't know how long I'll be looking for him. It might take hours before I come back.
We also don't know Gorski's condition, nor what he's going through.
I'll go back for Marrett's body first. Take her to the lander.
But Yasna, Dr. Marrett is already gone. What if we also lose Gorski?
I've made up my mind, Astrogator. I can't leave her like this.
Okay, well that's fair. Still getting a few graphical glitches here and there, but there was nothing last time. That's a shame. Over there, right? Yes, I think so. Seems like we have some sort of stamina bar that I can't see. Hopefully this is not gonna cost us Gorski's life. This is not the way we came up here for sure. this is where she is. How did we get up here? Oh, maybe we came around here. Yeah, okay. I was about to say, is it gone? Oh, it would have been a twist.
Yasna, come in. How are you feeling?
How do you think, sir? I'm managing. Somehow.
Forgive me, but I need to know if you're ready to continue your mission.
Ready? Well... I'm carrying her. Going forwards. I wonder why she's so light.
The gravity...
No, Astrogator. Not this time.
Doesn't sound like she's very light.
I've served with Dr. Merritt for over 2 decades. She's made of sterner stuff. The sternest. Many of us relied on her. I did.
Did you know that headquarters offered her a promotion? She would have been the first female astrogator in the history of the Commonwealth.
I had no idea.
Doesn't matter anymore, really.
Not entirely. Merritt will be awarded posthumously.
I'm taking you at your word, Astrogator. This could pave the way for others. And that's what she would have cared about the most.
No doubt about it.
Okay, so whatever alliance they were talking about, that was actually our alliance. Or our cooperation, at least.
Please take good care of her.
Of course. Dr. Gorski's next. Let's hope he got out of danger in time.
It would be good to know what kind of danger we're talking about.
Okay. So... Oh, we are already here. Okay. Of course we are. So that means we should have an exit like over here somewhere. Maybe that one. Well, that seems to be correct. Okay, we would be entering a new region here that we haven't mapped yet. Do something. Okay, that's the
I'm
flag.
leaving the excavation site. How did he come down?
I wonder if that's the structure he found. Well, you're not getting back up this place, that's for sure. Or this way.
I've got Gorski's signal.
So soon? It's unlikely to be him.
Then who?
Not who, but what. It's weird. Dr. Gorski hardly ever parted with it.
With what? Ah, you're talking about the teleprobe.
Yes.
I located the probe.
Oh, that's
it's
right
lying
there.
on the ground, inactive.
Can't be completely broken if you picked up a signal. I'd say it's running in safe mode. Please try to power it on.
Do we have time for this?
It's for a good reason, Doctor. The probe could prove useful in the search. And besides, you'll see.
Okay. I'm opening the probe. Turning the systems on.
No, stop. Wait. Wait for my instructions. There's a button on the left side of the fuse box. Hold it, and then turn the dial again. And go ahead.
Slide records?
Correct.
I didn't know we had access to them.
You couldn't have known. This is not standard procedure. But as they say, extremis malis, extrema remedia.
Okay.
Let's take a look.
Okay, so that's us arriving. Must be at least, right? That is 4, so it's not us. It's the rest of our crew as it should have been. The school of fish. It's difficult to see if they're doing something to something. Okay, a little selfie from catching a specimen. Okay, that's the beginning of the mission.
A photo of the first days on the surface. They started exploring the littoral zone almost immediately.
They reported as much. Wasn't until the 4th day the comms failed.
4th day. Okay, so this must be day 2, right? M day. I don't know. This is day 3. Excavation.
I recognize these structures. This is where they began to dig.
Okay. Day 4. Okay, they're digging. Nothing out of the ordinary. It's a little bit difficult to see with the probe in the background there.
Hours passed. 3 crew members are still there. Dr. Gorski must have left already.
We lost contact shortly thereafter.
Okay.
The probe followed him, and he followed the detector's readings.
Going after those metal structures.
Yes, that's what I meant.
What's next?
Not sure what we're seeing here other than a bunch of rocks. Still day 4. Not too long after this one. Couple of minutes, looks like.
Last slide. There's mostly noise.
Nothing in particular stands out to you, Doctor. They were digging and suddenly, poof, people are dead?
No need to shout, Astrogator. I'm just letting you know what I see. That's all.
There's some readings at least.
Hang on. An absurdly high electromagnetic field reading.
That's something. Sort of. What are the earlier readings?
Checking.
Much lower, I would guess. 4902. This is 381, so like 4,700 more.
Still high in the slide just before.
But not that high, come on. But I suppose here it's gone.
And earlier, quite normal. It happened in a matter of seconds. But there's nothing except dunes. Sand, a few rocks, a shadow.
Shadow?
Another sandstorm, I guess.
All right, Doctor. Let's move on. You may turn on the fuses now. We'll take the probe with us.
Okay.
Good. I've got it on my radar. Now I can give commands to the probe. And? What do you see? Is it working correctly?
It's not flying very smoothly. I guess it's still a bit broken.
Meaning? How?
It moves only in a straight line. Just up and down, then sideways. No complex moves.
Ah, don't worry about that. It's because I'm controlling it manually. I'll put it in auto mode. From now on, it will follow you, Doctor.
Oh, it'd be nice to have some company. I mean, apart from yours, sir.
1 second. That's odd. There's no data in the probe's memory. No ID, no nothing. Do you want to give it a new ID? Name it, basically. After all, it'll be with you for a while. So, what's it going to be?
Okay. Why not? I'll pick a name.
Huh. A name for the teleprobe. All right, I can think of something.
I'm very bad with
Copy
names.
that. I'm listening.
Okay, so we have Bee, we have Bali, and we have Luna since it orbits around me. I like Luna.
Please enter Luna. L-U-N-A.
Done. Now, a few more tweaks, and you'll have a flying measurement center at your disposal.
Okay. Well, we have a little helper now. That's nice. Let's... I'm going to assume we need to get down here somehow. Okay, I thought it was over here. No? Okay, evidently not. Ah, it's here. Okay. Well, I have to appreciate that it's one of the few games that doesn't exactly paint a huge screaming sign where you can actually go down or up with ledges like
I don't
this.
see these metal structures anywhere.
The only surface structure reported was from the excavation area. The rest is underground. Please explore the area thoroughly. Just do as Dr. Gorski. Use the detector.
The detector's measurement is very clear. I'm going straight on.
No crossroads? Branches?
Not yet. Just one thick, tangled vein.
Okay, now that, I would say, is very curious. What on earth is that? Oh my god, it's huge! Right underneath the surface. Holy.
Huh. I guess I found the first point.
You guess? We have to be sure, Doctor.
Well, I'm at the first clear branching of these structures, such as reported by Dr. Gorski.
All right. What happened next?
Oh my god. What is this? Okay, well. Okay, we have something up here. Ooh, do I need to... Oh, that turns it, so
He
point
followed
one.
the branch to the right.
Okay, he followed the branch to the right. That's where we came from, so that has to be this one, right? That's super strange.
Another thing he reported was a massive vertical structure.
Okay, a massive vertical structure. Assume that's what will be coming up to. Maybe that one. Doesn't seem massive.
The probe detected something.
I see that in the readings. What is it exactly?
Well, the structure from the notes, it fits the description perfectly. Well done, Luna. I knew I could count on you.
Well, we didn't bring it to the surface for no reason. Even in the first stage procedure.
And now I'm going to apply for my own.
As soon as you find Dr. Gorski, I'll see to it myself. All right. How about that point? What does it look like?
Weird. Okay.
The next point The third one is a metal bundle, running along the bottom of some water reservoir.
Interesting. An object as such should be easy to locate. What caught the doctor's attention?
Looks like an underground scaffolding. It kind of really does. It's a versatile vertical block, kind of organic, but made of metal. Yeah, I guess it seems that way.
It looks like some kind of organic formation. A root system? Maybe these structures have the ability to expand. Somehow.
Shouldn't they be organic then?
Ah, that's the problem. They look organic, but they're not.
So I can do in the next one? No. Okay, let's there's only one way to go at the moment, so let's follow that. Gonna be a long haul back with Dr. Gorski. We have to carry him. Why is the lines are being weird? Oh, here you go.
There's the water.
And the metal bundle?
As expected. It's at the bottom. Before you ask, sir, there's little to say about it.
All right. So how many are left?
2 points. Or at least that's what he told Koval. What he did next, it's hard to assess.
But the battery and the detector last for only a few hours, so he couldn't have gone much further.
Not sure what metal bundle we are talking about. It's just the vein continuing, but let's move on here.
The fourth point is a structure that fills a rock massive, on top of which he found surface structures.
Sounds like a crucial node in this whole system.
Okay, that's where we would find the flag as well, I imagine. Okay, it has to be this way, right? Since we can't go through the water. Yeah. Bases of shoes.
Gotcha. I found his tracks. Finally, some tangible evidence that he was going this way.
Good. It's downhill all the way, Doctor.
I wouldn't be so sure, Astrogator. The next point is at a height of approximately 100 meters. Definitely uphill.
There's some light up there.
I think I'll catch up with Dr. Gorski on the other side.
Well, that wouldn't be such a bad scenario, right?
Of course not. Though I wouldn't mind if we bumped into each other before the climb. I think we have the fourth point.
Yeah, I was about to say it's right there.
I confirm. It's the fourth one. I see our flag.
Holy shit, that's tall. And there's the building, yeah. We really gonna get up there? Oh. Is that Luna we are tracking? Could you move? Yeah, it's Luna. Okay. Is this lava? It is. Okay. Oh, big structure here as well. Okay, let's check the map. Are we ready to move on to the next point? We are not. Okay. So how do we continue from here? Is there a way to go? No. We have to go this way. Or maybe down this way? Yes? I'm guessing we're just following the vein, honestly. How did he get up there, though? I don't think there's anything this way. I think we need to go this way, but I don't think we can. I think we have to branch. Maybe we can actually. Can we climb here? No. I think we have to branch off to the left over there. I assume we'll loop around. I don't know actually. There's okay. It also continues this way. Okay. Maybe I'm just reading this this thing wrong. Oh. Underground structure is quite big. We have to continue that way. Let's see if there's anything interesting up here other than the view. No, it doesn't look like it. No, just a dead end. Okay. Don't see anything, but it does branch off in this direction as well.
I should move. Oh, there's no time.
I'm going. Now we're on the other side of the pond. Which maybe we could have gotten to pretty easily before as well. Huh?
The structures undergo noticeable changes here. If it keeps growing at this rate, I don't know what I'll find at the end.
What kind of growth are you talking about, Doctor? Depth, width, complexity level?
In every aspect.
Interesting. Do you think these veins lead somewhere? To something?
I'm leaning more and more towards that conclusion. But I can't tell what we might expect at the end, if it ends at all.
We supposed to go this way? Now I'm confused. Now I am confused. Let's go back and see if we can go further up. I would assume this is the way Dr. Gorski took to get to the top. I think it's up there. I'm not sure. Maybe we are on the right level already. Seems to be going straight this way. If so, we should be able to see the flag soon. Ah, here we go.
2, 1.
The land is departing.
Yes, they're on their way. Thank you for your assistance. Without your help, it would have taken much longer.
I've reached the top. The doctor discovered something new from here. Something he called bushes.
Bushes.
I've heard that term before.
In their conversations between Koval and Gorski.
No, Jasna. You're the one who reported it to me. Right after you landed.
Seriously? Well, I don't see anything like it now, sir. What's the plan for the second flight? The same place?
That would work best. Certain, proven. When you and Dr. Gorski come back, I'll send the lander right away.
Wait. Koval noted down the parameters. Azimuth 350. Distance 200 meters.
Copy that. I'm sending the probe.
Where did it go? It's over there? Oh my.
Got it. I see the bushes.
And the doctor?
Hard to tell. Visibility is poor. It's gonna be harder than before. I don't know how the doctor...
When it comes to finding a safe route, there won't be a problem. But you'll have to get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose the probe will carry out the first task. It's capable yet?
Of course. I set the environment analysis mode. The probe will calculate the best route between your location and your destination. It'll guide you along the defined path. The calculations will only take a moment.
Wonder if they are part of this this structure. The black bushes or whatever you want to call them. We came from there. But do we have to go this way? Hello.
Hi, Luna. Lead the way.
Suppose we technically don't need this one anymore then.
I must say, it's a clever device, this probe of ours. Hey, can it fly for this long?
Longer than you can stand on your feet.
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than a human.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
I don't know. For me, it's only a matter of time before machines surpass their creators. The only question is when.
Did we go wrong? Where's the probe? Are we supposed to go this way? Probe. Okay, okay.
Oh, we have a problem.
Something serious?
Huh. Maybe it's true that machines will surpass us, but not today. The route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. I'll go around.
Unfortunately, this is an outdated model. Such mistakes are inevitable. But the perception module itself has already been greatly improved. Its accuracy increases exponentially.
Exponentially? Can you imagine us, proteinaceous creatures, developing so quickly, sir?
No, not in the course of evolution. You can't perfect a person like that.
That's right, you can't. We wait thousands of years for visible changes.
Have you started to fear for your position?
Well, everything indicates that the clear distinction between humans and robots will soon disappear.
And then what?
Okay. Capabilities of humanity will increase, machines will get their rights, robots will start creating robots. Well, I guess they already kind of are.
Well, if we assume that they'll surpass us, things will get complicated. Because in order to program a brain with computing power equal to that of a human, you need a brain with computing power higher than that of a human. Ergo, a man cannot make a machine smarter than a man.
Then who else would design it?
Self-learning algorithms? Some spontaneous process? Or pure chaos? Something inhuman, that's for sure. Shh. Astrogator, can you hear that?
What am I supposed to be hearing?
That's the point. Nothing. Silence. We're talking about robots, and Dr. Gorski still hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well, I don't know. He must be a long way from here.
Still following a line. Or a vein. It was nice of them to go along the path and not straight through the mountain. Oh wow. Some water down there, or some liquid at least. See dragonfly anywhere? Nope, not from here at least. Are we getting closer to the bushes?
Dr. Gorski, are you here somewhere?
Starting to look like the area we explored in the demo. They do show up.
These bushes are kind of weird.
You better stay away, Doctor. I'd like a brief description. Just keep a distance.
Allow me to use the language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations.
They do light up, so I wonder if they are connected. Seems like they are connected then to the whatever this is.
They're high, more or less, from 1 to several meters. They grow out of cracks in the bare rock.
Okay, there was one more, right? Thought I saw 3. Oh, there we go.
They can be singular, though in some locations they create a uniform thicket that covers the walls of the ravine in a rusty brush-like layer. That's how it looks, to put it briefly.
Would you also venture to guess their significance? Some function, purpose?
That's a good question. Let's go with energy harvesting.
Staying on the topic of biological analogies, which in itself is already a major scientific distortion.
Yes, I understand. These are not real plants.
But if they were plants, those protruding parts climbing up, they would serve to obtain energy, mainly solar.
There's something like flying out from them. Strange. So many questions.
Astrogator, Gorski's not here. I'm afraid he continued to explore. And if he went where I think he did, he might have lost contact with the camp as well as Dragonfly.
So we will most likely lose contact too.
Possibly. Well, there's only one way to be certain. It's
That's-
your decision, sir.
Where's Luna?
Continue the search. We have to find it.
That's the unwritten rule, isn't it? Under no circumstances do we leave anyone behind.
That's right, Doctor. You can lose everything else, but you have to have the crew on board. The living and the dead. This is one of the most crucial imperatives, even though it's not in the regulations.
The line's breaking up, but I understood. I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel.
They're definitely going to call it here at the next checkpoint. Okay, we're walking through them now. Seems okay. Okay, we're not okay. We did get a save there, but let's...
Altitude 24,000. Speed 250. Don't speed me up.
Okay, this is us landing, I assume.
Already at 12,000. Throttle down. 30 seconds till touchdown.
Roger that.
Altitude 5,000. Ignition 10%. I record data dropout, but otherwise still looking good. Entering final descent.
Copy. Entering final. Hopper has landed. I repeat, Hopper has landed. Astrogator, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good. Spine still in one piece. No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Perfect. Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as smoothly.
There's something I could fiddle with here on the way down, but I saw it too late.
I'm going outside.
Visibility?
100%. The dust has already settled. I've located the second lander. Our people are still on this planet.
Ah, very good. I was afraid they might try to fly off, which wouldn't be the best idea given the loss of communication with Dragonfly.
Sir, something's wrong.
What is it?
The hatch is half open. Did they report hydraulics failure?
How should I know? You were the last person in contact with the crew doctor.
Right. I'm inside.
And? How is it?
Even if they wanted to, they couldn't go back to Dragonfly. Their lander looks damaged, to put it mildly. Or more accurately, it seems like a storm has passed through it.
Understood. I mean, I don't understand how it happened. But that means...
Hopper is the only vehicle that can take us home. Affirmative.
Right. Well, then we can't afford another mistake. I'm taking the lander into orbit. I'll send it directly to the camp as soon as we find a suitable landing zone.
Astrogator, I don't know what we expected. Coming here at the end of our expedition. The equipment is barely working. If it works at all. And you, sir. You barely escaped alive. Okay, I admit that we have a very successful campaign behind us. But I feel like we've used up all our luck. And now, we're asking for trouble. It's just one planet too many for us.
Which doesn't change the fact we're here. Let's focus on completing this mission. There won't be another.
I dare to doubt, or I hope. Okay, I guess it's the same. I don't know.
It better be that way. We have the right to come home at last.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with such a law. But there is one thing I can refer to when we find ourselves in a difficult situation. If the continuation of the mission endangers the lives of the crew, the provisions of the imprimis homini law apply. First and foremost, the safety of people is what matters.
It's good to know we have this right, but I wish we didn't have to use it.
Okay. This must be before we even wake up in the desert, where the game actually starts. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. What is all this white stuff?
Whoa. Damn. You were right, Cobble. It's beautiful here.
It is indeed. Okay.
I have an object in sight. This is where they searched the ocean's biocenosis.
Meaning... Oh, where they caught that fish, right?
Yeah. They stopped here first, then walked along the coastline northward.
Correct. But I think you might consider taking a shortcut towards the east, straight to the camp.
Copy that.
What's the
Heading
east, you say? I'm going to assume up here is north. Yeah, we want to go that way, okay. So we are going this way.
They stopped for a break.
How do you know? Are there any signs of the crew?
Really? They couldn't pick up their own shit?
Some slob left litter here. Had no respect for an alien ecosystem at all.
What kind of litter?
Cigarette butt? A crumpled pack?
So, taking off the helmet for no good reason. Risk of igniting a dusty atmosphere. Irresponsible spreading of DNA. Compared to this, the damage of an already extinct ecosystem is basically a negligible issue.
Security procedures exist for humans. The rule of integrity is for the sake of everything alien to us. We shouldn't place one above the other.
What are you saying, Yasser? The mission and the safety of our people have the highest priority. Always.
Always? Are we really that self-righteous?
Of course, Doctor. We must be the most important to ourselves. And they must be the most important to themselves, whoever they will be. In the end, the strongest will survive. Isn't that how evolution works?
Not in a biological sense, Astrogator. Besides, I'm not convinced if we should interfere with everything alien to us just because we can.
Doctor, interference is at the heart of human nature. Man would still be a monkey if he'd only looked at trees instead of cutting them down.
Yes, we have a nasty nature. I can't argue with that. Can you please confirm that I'm on the correct route?
Yes, I confirm. This rate will reach the camp within an hour.
Sure, I agree with what he just said. That seems very, well, as you said, very human. There's a lot of,
This path is not the easiest one. But at least I'm moving onwards.
At the military academy, they used to say that difficult routes lead us the farthest. Well, hopefully not too far. You still have to come back.
Are you trying to motivate me, sir?
Of course.
I appreciate the, effort.
Regis 3 has a lot of other planets and moons orbiting it. Looks like we could have gone several ways, actually. I'm curious if we'll find anything else here. No, doesn't look like it. Okay.
What is this? Astrogator, I found a peculiar inorganic structure. It looks like some spiky metal growths.
Artificial plants? Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of structure?
I've never seen anything like this. I wish I had time to run some tests.
When the situation is stabilized, we will take samples. I promise.
Okay, well, we have ourselves a checkpoint, and I gotta say the questions continue to arise, but we're gonna continue to explore this next time. For now, thank you for watching, and until then, take care.